In this video, I'm going to show you how to improve your Amazon listings using a secret tool that I use every single day. All right, hey everybody, how's it going? So today what we're going to talk about is how to improve your Amazon listings. This seems to be a very common question that I get asked. How can you get your products to show up in Amazon search results without paying for advertising? Now, it's going to be hard to compete with the guys who are paying to advertise on Amazon for sponsored ads, but if you want to go in the right direction, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that your listings are done correctly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a listing that needs some improvement. We're going to take one that has everything already done with it, and then we're going to use some software tools, and I'm going to show you some things in the back end of that software that's going to help you improve your listing quality score. So let's go over here to Amazon. So I already have two products over here. So we're going to look at this first listing right here. All right. This would be an example of a listing that needs some help. All right. So if you look at Helium 10, this is a tool that we're using. It's a Chrome extension. And then they can tell you the listing score on here is a 7.17 out of 10. And then with that, they're also going to show you some things that you can do to improve this listing. All right. So you'll see here the number of images. You'll see here the background image for your main image, the image dimensions, how big the actual photo is of your image, the listing text, as well as the bullet points, and then the description as well. All right. So those are going to be some very important things to have in your listing if you want those to rank organically. All right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and take a look at another listing here. And this listing has a score of 10 out of 10. So as you see, everything here is already checked off. They have their bullet points. They have their image dimensions, nice clear pictures. They have their main picture for their product, has a white background. They have 7 or more images. They have their bullet points done. Everything's done on this listing. All right. So I just want to show you an example of something really quick. So if we look at this title, this will be the title of the product. So let's look for the keyword inside of this specific title. One thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to do what they call keyword stuffing. You don't want to just get a whole bunch of keywords for your product and stuff them every single place that you can. That's going to impact your listing on the negative side. So if we just look at this listing here, we'll see Pong game. It seems to be what this is. So we'll go ahead and copy that. And then what we'll do is we're just going to do a quick search. We're going to see how many times this keyword is used inside of this specific listing. So I'm going to go ahead. That's 1. And then as you see here, this is their description. All right. So they have it in their description 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. All right. Now let's keep going. And then this is their full description of the product. And as you see, that same keyword is being used. Same keyword here being used. Okay. So as you see, it's very important to have your keywords throughout your listings. This is something that people do skip over, and they wonder why their listings aren't showing up when customers are looking for that specific product. So let's go over here to Helium 10, and we're going to look at the listing analyzer. All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this first product that we were looking at. I'm going to copy the ASIN, and then I'm going to drop that here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Analyze. Takes a few minutes for this to go through. Okay, now we have some information and we could take notes of the things that need to be done to improve the listing quality score of this specific listing on Amazon. All right, so if we look here, has a 7.4 score. Title looks okay. It could have the keyword in the title. Let's see if it's in there. And it doesn't really look like they did a very good job optimizing this listing at all. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the title. It doesn't have enough characters. The bullet points are missing. All right. The character count for their bullet points needs improvement. And their bullet points seems to be all in caps. From what we know, Amazon does not like all of your bullet points in capital letters. This didn't used to be a problem in the past, but now they don't really like it, so I would stay away from it. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the media breakdown. This is basically your pictures. All right, so your pictures, they're not big enough, so they have to be larger than 1,000 pixels. The main image of your product should have a white background, okay, and that's important. All right, they don't have enough images. You need 7 or more images. They don't have that done. It does have a video, which is good. If you have a product and you have a video for that product, make sure you add that to your listing. It's going to increase the quality score of your listing dramatically. All right, and then the review count here. And this is something that you can't do anything about that on your end. You just have to have a good product and get some customer reviews on that. And in other videos, we show you ways on getting customer reviews for your product. Now, if we scroll down here, we can look at our competitors, okay? So it's basically showing you your product against what your competitors are doing for that specific listing. All right, so this is some good data to have here. You can look at overall revenue, the price, the ratings, the reviews, the BSR, which is the best sellers rank, and then the overall sales as well. So this is some good data to have, especially if you're looking at how good your product is doing compared to competitors with similar items. Another important factor for this is the keywords, okay? So this is basically going to give you the most popular keywords for that listing, all right? And you can include these inside of your listing, your product description. All of this can be added to your listing to improve the actual quality of that listing. So that way it's easy for customers to find it when they go on Amazon and look for it. So what I would do here is I would see what the search volume is. This is how many people are searching for that product every single month. And this is the organic rank. So you could go ahead and click that. So that way you can see the organic rank on there. And then you can basically start using these keywords inside of your listing. Now, if you wanted to take this a little bit further, then what you would want to do is go ahead and continue on to use Helium 10 Cerebro tool. All right. And that's going to allow you to dig a little bit deeper down into your keyword research. So that way you can get some highly profitable keywords that has a good amount of search traffic on them. OK, so this is just a quick video to show you guys how you can quickly improve your listings on Amazon. The tool that I'm using to do this is Helium 10. And this is one of my #1 tools as an Amazon seller that I like to use. It has a lot of different features in there. I'll leave a link in the bottom of this video so that way you can get 50% off your first month subscription, or you can choose to do 10% off your monthly subscription. Hopefully you guys like it. I will see you on the next video. If you're going to sell on Amazon, sell like a Smith.